The problem with baking cookies is that you might need several bowls, you might need special equipment to whip up that butter and sugar and also add loads of sugar for that chewy texture. Let's fix all of that. You all know my almond flour cookie dough that requires just one bowl and 15 minutes to put together. No whipping, no special equipment needed, just the bowl and a spatula or a spoon, and you have your dough ready to make any cookie that you want with a perfect chewy texture. Today we're adding some black sesame seeds to our cookies along with some dates and cinnamon, and it's so fantastically delicious. Black sesame is nutty and delicious and it looks gorgeous. It is a powerhouse of nutrients, calcium, magnesium, iron, antioxidants and protein, and all of that is in your cookie. One of the common requests I got for my almond flour cookie dough was to make it without oil. So today that's what we're doing. We're using tahini instead of coconut oil to make this dough, and that works out so fantastically. And it keeps these cookies even more moist and delicious, along with keeping that chewy texture is just fantastic. If you can get some black sesame tahini, use that in the cookies, that'll work out as well. If you don't have tahini at all, use some runny almond butter, but do make these cookies, add whatever spices and flavors you want in it, add some chocolate chips in chunks, add some pecans or nuts that you want. Make this your snacking cookie, your breakfast cookie, or a dessert cookie with an icing. Let's make these fantastic cookies. First, we're gonna chop up some dates. Pit the dates if they have seeds. Then chop them roughly. You can leave them pretty large size or chop them small. What I like to do is I like to crush the black sesame seeds in a mortar and pestle so that they are more a coarse meal rather than whole sesame seeds in the cookie. But if you don't want to crush them, you can also let them be whole in the cookie. If you do want to crush them but don't have a mortar and pestle, you can just put them in a spice grinder and pulse a couple of times. Depending on your preference of flavor, you can add more sesame seeds or less sesame seeds. Add all of the dry ingredients in the bowl and mix really well. If you're using vanilla powder, add that in as well. If you're using vanilla extract, add that later. Press and mix so that any of the almond flour lumps are broken down, as well as any lumps of the brown sugar, and mix that really well. Then add in the sesame seeds and dates. Add the cinnamon or any spices you want to use, like cardamom, chai spice, pumpkin pie spice, or anything else. Make a well in the middle of this dry mixture. Add in your maple syrup, tahini, vanilla extract if you're using the extract, and the non-dairy milk, and mix all those wet ingredients in that well. So it'll take about a few seconds for the maple syrup and the tahini to mix in. Then mix it into the dry ingredients to make a dough. The dough will be a bit sticky, but that's okay. We're gonna just put it in the fridge for 20 minutes or so, or you can put it in the freezer for 15 minutes to quicken up the process. While the dough is chilling, preheat your oven, line a baking sheet with parchment, and keep that ready. Use a cookie scoop to scoop out the dough onto the baking sheet. Use a spatula to press the dough down a little bit. Then top these cookies with more black sesame seeds and some brown sugar and bake them. Bake them until they spread and start to get nicely golden brown on the edges. Quickly slam the baking sheet on the counter so that the cookies settle down, and once they cool, they'll be super chewy and amazing. Take them off of the baking sheet and let them cool for 10 to 15 minutes, and then these cookies are ready. They're gonna be soft and chewy and delicious and fantastic. There'll be bursts of those dates in there, there'll be the nutty sesame seeds, there'll be cinnamon and vanilla.
So good.
I mean, look at these, they look so good. They're so moist as well as chewy and so delicious. If you like these cookies, you're gonna love all of my almond flour cookies, my almond flour ginger molasses cookies, my Snicker cookies, my lemon poppy seed cookies, my baklava cookies, and so many more. Check all of these links in the description. If you try these cookies, do let me know in the comments how you like them. Also, don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more easy vegan recipes, fun and creative vegan recipes, Indian vegan recipes, and so much more. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.